Good morning. It is August 17th, 2021. It's Tuesday. This morning, briefly just want to talk about, just kind of going through starting to feel the pressure of my own pressure, kind of um, wondering how I take the next step or what the next step is. Really just how am I sharing um, this relationship, like last week or, you know, I felt this nudge that I'm supposed to be teaching, guiding, leading. And I'm like, okay, God, well, what is all that? What does that look like? What is it about? Um, just starting to feel some internal pressure coming in on me as that I need to produce something, that I need to plan. And that's all garbage really. It's, because it's just me not trusting in God. It's me trying to take some of the control. And it's when you start entering into something you don't really know, you don't understand what he's leading you into. It takes a dependent trust on him, um, which I need daily. I need daily because I'm in this, it's not blind faith, but it's definitely taking steps forward that don't have much. You don't have much foresight. You don't have much of the plan. You don't really know what things are going to look like. You don't have a set goal. There's no goals, which is crazy because I am a goal-oriented person who's like, I need to achieve this goal, this goal, this goal. And now I've removed these goals. This world has produced, man, I just realized this, is that the world produces these goals. We're driven by these goals, and we're driven by this pursuit to achieve these goals. And I feel every time I get some nudge or something that, this is where I'm supposed to, this is where he's leading me, then it creates this thing inside me that I want to place a goal there. Okay, this is a bar that I want to achieve, or this is someplace I want to get to within that realm of calling. I love how God uses, it's not just about me getting on here telling you something because I know something and you don't, because there's nobody on there except for me right there. And my Lord, Jesus this is for now mainly an audience of one. I think there's a couple people that watch randomly, and thank you for watching. I hope you get something out of it. But anyways, I'm just, and I'm also realizing as well that, I have a group of men that I work with, and I love these men. And, I come in here in the mornings, and I tap into the power source. I tap into Jesus, and I tap into my word. I tap into whatever I got available to prayer, trying to seek him and his power. Because like I wake up at 5 and I'm like, man, an extra hour of sleep would be nice. Especially this morning. For some reason this morning it was hard to wake up, get rolling. But as I sit here right now, I'm so grateful for the deliberate intent to seek him, as he just reveals things to me, and he opens up my heart, and he energizes me. He is worthy for the sacrifice of waking up early. That is for sure. So some of the things I just wanted to read some verses on, walking in the light. This one is not. This one is, so in Matthew chapter 10, verse 27, whatever I tell you in the dark, speak in the light, and what you hear in your ears, preach on the hilltops, on the housetops. That's what, I'm like, how do I do that? How do I get on a housetop, and what do I talk about? What do I preach? And God just, put in my heart this morning and yesterday, I'm sharing with my guys, daily. Like I share my walk, I share what I'm going through, I'm sharing my experience, my hope, um, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, what I'm living in God. I am sharing with those around me. And God has given me a ministry of just a couple men. Um, and it's not about me being the disciple or the one discipling the teacher and all that. It's not about that. It's and that's really where it's good. That's a good thing because I don't want to be that guy right now because that creates pride, ego, um, me thinking I got something or I'm doing something. In reality, I'm just living plugged into God, and He's showing me through this process that if I can just live plugged into Him, that my light shines brighter while I'm just living in Him. It's not about me taking this stuff in the morning, plugging into Him and then, jumping off on a battery. I get correlated to power, but jumping off on my own battery and running off and going and doing something for His service and for His purpose and to try and share whatever He gave me in the morning. I think it works better if I just stay plugged in, um, and just stay somehow, some way, just continually seeking Him, praying to Him, praying with others, whatever. Just I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out, and it's an adventure, and I'm enjoying it. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to fumble around with my words, and I'm okay with that. I've hit many brick walls because of giving myself my own direction. I can surely hit some brick walls, trying to go into a relationship with Him and trying to find my way into that. I am willing to make mistakes and I'm okay with that. So anyway, some other scriptures are, Matthew 5:13-16. You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has become tasteless, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor does anyone light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light shine before men in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. Being somebody who is always worried about pride and ego and some people say narcissism or whatever, but whatever that is, um, letting your light shine before men in such a way that they see your good works. That's always something that's like, ooh, am I doing it to let people see my good works, or am I just focused on God and my relationship and it's I find that there's a mind shift, there's a intention, um, there's a self gratification, there's a gratification, there's always something that you're trying to feed, right? Are you feeding yourself or are you feeding your relationship? Is your intention to share this amazing hope and this amazing thing that you have, or is your intention to look good in front of people because you got a relationship with God? What's the heart? What is your intention in your heart? So I'm starting to transfer over from being worried about letting my good works show, because God is changing the intentions in my heart to where it's not about, a lot of people think this is narcissism, but it's not about pleasing other people. It's not about their opinion of me. It's about feeling obedient to God and sharing what He is doing. Like whatever He tells you in the dark, speak in the light. And what you hear in the ear, preach on the housetops. And be bold in this. And it's not about looking good in front of men, because honestly, I feel like I might be looking foolish in front of men. I think people think I'm crazy, you know. So it's really I'm going through a paradigm shift and like everything is shifting, which is a good thing. So, anyways, sometimes I get crazy. I am crazy for Jesus. John 8:12. Then Jesus again spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in the darkness, but will have the light of life. But will have the light of life. I want that light of life. Romans 13:11 and 14. Do this, knowing the time that it is already the hour for you to awaken from sleep. For now salvation is nearer to us than when we believed. Can't read this morning. The night is almost gone, and the day is near. Therefore, let us lay aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. Let us behave properly as in the day, not in the carousing and drunkenness, not in sexual promiscuity and sensuality, not in strife and jealousy. Apparently, I haven't had enough coffee. I can't read this morning. Ephesians 5:17-14. All right. Therefore, do not be partakers with them, for you were formerly darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the light consists in all goodness and righteousness and truth, trying to learn what is pleasing to the Lord. Do not participate in the unfruitful deeds of darkness, but instead even expose them. For it is disgraceful even to speak of the things which are done by them in the secret. But all things become visible when they are exposed by the light. For everything that becomes visible is light. For this reason it says, awake, sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ will shine in you. That's Acts 13:47. For so the Lord has commanded us, I have placed you as a light for the Gentiles, for the unbelievers, that you may bring salvation to the earth, to the end of the earth. I'm grateful for the opportunity to go through these learning experiences and to, just dialogue. And, this is more of I don't even know what this is. A video for people to watch, an opportunity to share my daily struggles, my daily thoughts, an opportunity to just, grow in a fashion that is logged. I would imagine at some point I'm going to start going back and watching my own videos. And that's probably going to show me a lot of growth from when they started to when they end, because I feel the growth. I can sense the growth in myself, and how it all looks. I don't know. I'm just enjoying the moments and the times, and I'm enjoying today, because that's really all I got. And have a great day, and talk to you tomorrow.